Well, you're right, Mr. Lodge here. So I'm just going to talk you through the success criteria, how to write a great method. We're going to do an investigation on conduction, how we can find out which material is the best conductor of heat and also which is the worst. So we're going to use ice cubes to do that. And we're going to time to see how long that ice cube melts on a bunch of different surfaces, right, without making too much of a mess. So there's quite a few things we need to think about to make this a good investigation. So let's go through some of these. You can see my cursor here. Actually, I'll just put this on the screen so I can make marks on it. So what we want to do is really start off by saying what our aim is. And our aim is, the title of the investigation, finding out which surface is the best conductor of heat. So that could be your aim. Your hypothesis is essentially what you think is going to happen. So you could say, I think copper, the copper pan, or copper might be the best conductor of heat. And I think the wooden desktop will be the worst conductor of heat. And if you use your scientific knowledge, you could say, because copper, the particles are very close together, they can pass on that heat energy, and they also have free electrons. Things that we need to control. So if we're going to time how long the ice cube takes to melt, maybe we need to think about the size of the ice cube. Do we need to keep that the same? Do we need to keep the temperature of the room the same, or do it in the same room? Things like that. We could also state the value. So if we say the temperature of the room, we could say that should be 25 degrees. Maybe. Or we do it outside, 35 degrees. And how are we going to control it? Okay, I'm going to keep it in the same room, put the aircon on, or I'm going to take it outside, and we're going to do it between all the investigation in the same time. So there we go, that's that one, that's my cursor gone. Tick. Okay, so independent variable, what are they? So the independent is what we're changing, so that will be the type of surface, the type of material. And the dependent will be the time taken for the ice cube to melt. So how are we changing? We're just going to choose several different surfaces. And how are we going to measure? We're going to measure with a stopwatch, and we're going to measure in seconds or minutes, or how are we going to do that? How many times are you going to do this? Yeah, I'd look at the results table on the document. It's got 3 spaces, minimum 3. What apparatus are we doing? Can you give me a photo or a diagram to show me how you're doing it? And tell me the method in a number of steps. Don't think there's any risk assessment here. No hot things, it's just ice, it's cold. So there's no risk assessment we have to do. Okay, hopefully that helps you write your method. And I want it written in that document and then shared with me.